Central New York, a quiet village bears a strange, unsettling name: Horseheads. It wasn't always called that. The name wasn't chosen for beauty or commerce. It was born from a grim necessity of war, a field of bones and monuments made of skulls left gleaming in the wilderness. It was 1779. General Sullivan's campaign against the Iroquois nations in Genesee County had been brutal, destructive. Now his troops were retreating, deep in hostile territory, their supplies dwindling. Near the Chemung River, they paused. The land was rugged, enemies still lurked, and speed was essential. Rafts were needed to descend the river quickly. But the army was burdened. Supplies were heavy, and many horses, weakened by the campaign, could travel no further. General Sullivan gave a harsh order: destroy all unnecessary baggage, and kill the weak and superfluous horses. Time was more precious than their lives. The order was obeyed. The exhausted horses were dispatched. The soldiers hastily built their rafts and floated away down the Chemung, leaving behind a silent camp stained with blood. Silence did not last long. As dusk fell, the wolves came. Drawn by the scent, packs swarmed the campsite. Through the night, they feasted on the carcasses of the sacrificed steeds. By morning, only bones remained, picked clean, scattered across the ground where the soldiers had rested. Weeks, perhaps months later, the displaced Native Americans cautiously returned to their ravaged lands. They found the campsite littered with the skeletal remains of the white man's beasts of burden. In a strange, perhaps defiant, perhaps commemorative act, they gathered the skulls. They piled them high, heaps of bone, grinning eyeless sockets staring out over the valley. When the first white settlers pushed into this region years later, these were the monuments that greeted them. Stark, grim markers of war's passage and nature's reclamation. They saw the fields dotted with these eerie piles, and they named their new village in their honor: Horseheads. The name remains a peculiar echo of a brutal past. But what truly motivated the returning tribes to create those skull monuments? Was it a warning, a memorial, or some ritual whose meaning is now lost to time? And what of the land itself? The Senecas claimed this valley as their ancestral home since immemorial, believing their tribe descended from a couple who first lived on a hill nearby. Did the skulls serve as a grim reminder of their displacement, a silent curse on the land taken from them? The bones are gone now, but the name lingers, forever tied to a field of skulls and the grim necessities of war. What do you think was the true meaning behind the skull piles? Leave your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Shadow Tales Illustrated for more deep dives into the chilling folklore of our land.